Starting today, we will gradually be releasing a WakeSys update that takes into consideration the most probable restrictions and limitations regarding COVID-19. The first update that I want to talk to you about is the announcement feature. So in admin, under settings announcement, you'll have this new page here where you can put in all the information that are important for your customers to know prior to arriving. Such information could be how many minutes prior to their ticket they should arrive, whether they should change at home, or whether they can change at the park, if your showers are open, how many meters distance they should keep from each other. So generally, all the information that you feel is important for your customers to know before they arrive. Once you hit save, this information will be shown to the customer on the homepage of WakeSys, on the page once they logged in, and on the sign up page. The next update that I want to talk about concerns a more streamlined sign-up process for family members. So once customers put in all their information, signed the waiver if you have one, they'll now be asked on this page here whether they want to add another family member. This is a big step over the prior process where customers had to first sign up, then scroll down to add a family member, and then manually add the family member on the home page. The next major update that I want to talk about concerns limiting your cable to a maximum number of participants. In order for this to be operationally feasible, you have to let us know the maximum number of riders that you want to have per time slot. Once we know that and the customer wants to buy their ticket, the process will be as follows. First, choose their cable. Next, they'll choose the person whom they want to book for. Next, they choose the day they want to come. Next, they choose their ticket. And one important thing here, please, if you want to work with time slots, you have to get rid of your day passes, because if you don't, the following thing can happen. So let's assume you will be limiting your cable to 25 people per hour. So now, if at 8 o'clock in the morning you have 25 people that be booking a day pass, well, basically all your time slots would be filled for the rest of the day. So please consider this. So next, the customer chooses their ticket, and then they choose their time slot. So here, I can't currently choose the 11 till 12 anymore because that time slot's already started. And I can choose any slot from 12 till 1 for that day. So I'm going to go wakeboarding at 12 o'clock, and finally I'll be able to pay. So what's new here now is that once you paid in your credit card information, you can now save your credit card as well. This is a feature that won't be releasing today, but only in the coming days. But it makes the whole process for paying online a lot more streamlined, of course. The next thing I want to talk to you about concerns a more easier sign-up process for people that have already WakeSys wristband from another park. So prior to this update, customers would have to go to your iPad, put in all the information, sign the waiver if you have one, etc., etc. So now with this update, people that have already registered at a WakeSys cable and that have their wristband with them, they can come up straight to the cash register, scan their wristband, and then you'll get this pop-up here where you can import that rider straight from that cable park. The only thing that the customer will still need to do is accept your terms and conditions, your privacy policy if you have one, and sign your waiver if you have one. Next thing I want to show you concerns season pass holders. Anybody with a season pass right now would usually have been able to just come to the park, scan their wristband, and get a day pass. Obviously, that's not going to be compatible with time slots, so we've made a little change where we would recommend you that season pass holders get a 2-hour pass per day. Once they book that pass online, they can't book any other session for that day. They first have to use that ticket up before being able to book another one. Also, you at the cash register, you can still book people in, be it a season pass holder or a normal ticket. You go onto the customer's profile, buy a ticket, then you choose the ticket. So here I'm booking a ticket for a season pass holder. Next, you'll also be asked the time slot where this customer wants to arrive. Next, you choose your equipment, and then you have the customer pay. So one other thing regarding year passes, as written already in the prior email, we can now prolong season passes for the time that you guys were closed. So once you're reopened, please send us an email stating the day where you should have opened and the day where you're actually reopening, and then we can prolong all your season passes. Again, this is only possible for season passes. It's not possible for punch cards. The last thing I want to show you is what it looks like in the operator screen. So once the operator logs in, the following will happen. So whenever a customer comes up that scans a wristband with a task booked for that day, the system will actually check at which time slot that person bought his ticket. So here, in this case, we can see Jessica has a ticket only for 12 o'clock. Right now it's only 11:56, so her ticket's not going to start. Another thing that we build in is, given that people are booked into time slots, for instance, just here from 12 till 1, if the customer scans the first time, the person will not be able to wakeboard for an hour, but they will only be able to wakeboard during that time slot that they selected. So in Jessica's case here, who has a 1 hour ticket, even after, if she scans in at 12:05, her ticket will just be valid until 1 o'clock. That is basically it. We hope that this solves most of your operational issues that will be coming towards you regarding COVID-19. If you have any feedback, of course, we are always open to hear it. And yeah, we all wish you the best of luck for this season. Thank you very much.